So let's talk about 4 different ways to manage your time better, because at the end of the day, during this climate that we're in right now, if you're staying at home, if you're not being productive, or heck, maybe you are in a really busy season, time management is still one of those things that we all need. Right? You look at the most successful people in the world. Why is it that they are getting so much more done? Why is it that they have so much more money, more wealth, more success, whatever it is, even though every single person has 24 hours a day? Well, in this video today, let's talk about these 4 different strategies. The first high performance lesson I want to share with you is that you need to understand that written things are much more valuable and effective than digital platforms. And what I mean by this is a lot of time people don't like to value a written down calendar. Every single person has their calendar on a digital format. Probably checking it once an hour, once every 30 minutes. Over the course of a day, you're probably looking at your phone screen up to 20 times just to see what's the next activity. And the reason why is because research has shown time and time again that when we use our digital devices, we don't tend to have good retention. Right? If you're taking notes and you listen to a professor speak on a phone, chances are you're not going to actually remember it. And the worst part about this is, let's be honest here, you're not just going onto your phone to check your calendar. You go on your phone to check your calendar and you go to check your text messages. That takes up 15 minutes. And then you go check your direct messages, and then you go to Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and bam, 45 minutes later, you lost 45 minutes when a successful person is actually using that time to their advantage. And the whole reason why this was caused was because you're looking at your calendar. The second lesson I encourage for you to do is to script out your calendar the night before. You see, a lot of people wake up first thing in the morning. They're frantically scrambling. You're trying to get your day started. Maybe you're already running late to something and you still don't know what your calendar is. You're checking your meetings, you're looking at your emails to see if there's any last minute things you need to squeeze into today. And what happens is you're starting off your day already stressed, and you're starting off your day with uncertainty. What I want for you is to start your day with absolute certainty of what you need to do. And so one thing that you can do is to script your day the night before. And so whenever you finish your day, let's say you end your workday at 5 p.m. Typically I end my workdays between 4 to 5 p.m. At 4 to 5 p.m., I'm gonna go ahead and block out 15 minutes, go through all my commitments, look at what my team members need from me, look to see if there's any friends that are reaching out to hang out, and I'll go ahead and start mapping out what my next day looks like. And so by the time I'm done with my day, I already know in the back of my mind exactly what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. By the time I wake up in the morning, I look at the calendar one time, and I already know, man, exactly what I need to get done. And that's the second lesson for you. The third high performance lesson for better time management is to block out deadlines for tasks that you're already doing within your day. You see, a lot of us tend to have a to-do list. And having a to-do list is better than not having any to-do list, right? But what happens is if you have a list of 5 different things, let's say you got your calls, you got meetings, you have to call your mom, you have to go buy something from Amazon, go to the grocery store, whatever it may be, all these different things tend to not really have any deadline on them. And you can focus way too much time on first task, focus too little time on the second task, and by the end of the day, you didn't get all of it done. And so rather than relying on a basic to-do list, you should go ahead and plug in all these different tasks into the written calendar that I just shared with you a couple minutes ago. But now what you want to do is you actually want to set deadlines on them. Let's say you have a meeting or you have some kind of project that you need to complete. Look, tell everyone in that meeting, tell everyone involved in the project, you're only going to give yourself 1 hour to do it, because if you don't set a deadline, it's just going to drag on over and over and over, and you'll never get it done. And the fourth high performance lesson I want to share with you is a concept known as mini days. This is something that I learned from a mentor and a entrepreneur that I greatly look up to. His name is Ed Mylett, $400 million net worth man, strong Christian man of faith, and he shared this concept he taught me. It's called a mini day. And a mini day simply means viewing your entire workday as multiple mini days. And so for me, I wake up every single morning at 5. I start work at 6 a.m. So from 6 a.m. to noon, that's a first 6-hour block. Most people see this as half a day. I see this as my first work day. And so I set my goals, I set my intentions, I set all the things I want to accomplish for the first 6 hours a day in here. By the time it hits noon, I reassess, hey, how were the past 6 hours? Did I get everything done that I wanted to get done? How can I improve for the next day? All of these things begin to now improve myself so that the next mini day from 12 to 6, I completely treat it like it's a new day. Because the thing is, if you have a bad momentum going from your first day, let's say that you are super lazy, you're unproductive, you woke up late, that bad energy, that bad momentum is gonna carry you for the rest of your day. But if you break it up and you tell yourself mentally, hey look, I know for a fact that the first part of my day does not dictate my second day, my second mini day, then all of a sudden now you are gonna be able to bounce from task to task, day to day, without any kind of hesitation. The second part of your day, set new goals, set new things that you want to accomplish, set how you want to end that day, and boom, by the time it's 6 p.m., that day is over. Then you go to the final day, which is from 6 p.m. to whenever you go ahead and fall asleep. If you go ahead and use this principle, you're going to dramatically increase your ability to work productively, because now you're seeing each one as mini sprints for you to get to. And hold up, right now I actually want to do the 1 minute shot clock, and this is where I answer one of your questions. So look, if you have a high performance question for me, type high performance question, drop that in the comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed and you got notifications on if you want me to choose you. And this week's question, let me pull it out my laptop right here, comes from Josh Davidson. The question goes, for anyone who's working 2 jobs and 13-hour days, what tips could I use to get more things done outside of my work schedule for myself? So Josh, I want to tell you right now, information without implementation is absolutely meaningless. And I can be very honest with you, Josh, this video today that I made for you was 100% for you. Use the 4 tips, you'll see them on the screen right here, put these into practice, and you will see you get yourself getting back so much more time than you could have ever imagined. But remember, if you leave this YouTube video and you just say, oh, that was a good entertaining video, and you don't do anything with it, I'm gonna be straight and blunt with you because I don't sugarcoat things. You just wasted the past 6-7 minutes of the length of this video. But if you execute, if you leave this video, you write down your action items, you take out a notebook, you actually start implementing these things, then this time was worthwhile for you. Now look, I don't want to leave you hanging, because the execution, the implementation of the things that I showed you are the most important things. And that's why this coming Wednesday and Saturday, I'm gonna be doing a free high performance training just for you. There's gonna be a couple hundred people coming, and I don't know how many more spots I have. So I want you to click the first link down below, type in your name and email when you hit the registration page to sign up for this free training, and I will see you on either Wednesday or Saturday. I'll be answering your questions. There's gonna be a live Q&A at the end of it. And look, when you attend this training, I'm even gonna give you a free high performance blueprint. This is something I typically give to my CEO level clients. It's very, very expensive. I typically charge money for this. You're gonna get it for free just for showing up to that masterclass. If you don't show up, you don't get it. Remember, if you got value from this video, I want you to pull your phone right now. Copy the links, text it to someone else. I want to remind you that my team and I actually spend quite a bit of money to get this content out to you, because we are on a mission to creating 1 million high performance individuals out there, because I know what high performance can do for you the same way it's done for me. So grab the link, text it to a friend, text it to 5 friends, tag me on Instagram when you do so. Put my Instagram right there, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'll see you next time.